Well, we've come to know her as the caregiving expert on Great Day Sunday, and this week she was here to talk about helping us get the help that we need. Eileen chatted with Starr Calo-oy. She had some tips on our weekly segment, Caregiving 101. Take a look.
And we're back with Starr Calo-oy giving us a little bit of Caregiving 101 advice. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here, as always.
Every Sunday morning we talk to you about caregiving, so I want to ask you about this. I know a lot of caregivers out there, probably caregiving for the very first time, asking for outside help. They're probably feeling guilty right now. What do you have to say to them?
Well, number one, if they're exhausted enough, they're not feeling guilt, okay? But there are a lot of them that do. They feel that they don't want to leave them alone, and many times their loved ones are putting pressure on them not to leave. They're saying, oh, please don't, I don't like staying there, or I don't want so-and-so to come over. But what they need to do is overcome that and realize for them to be their very best for their loved ones, they need to get away, they need to get a new perspective, they need to rest, they need to sleep, they need to have some fun away from the caregiving experience.
So, Starr, when do you say it's okay to ask for help?
When you're tired,
okay,
when you're worn out, and most people have a pretty good gauge on themselves when they're starting to get a little grumpy. When you start feeling that, then you need to separate yourself from the situation, and we have a lot of great tips on how to do that.
Right, you've got a couple books that tell us exactly when it's right, why you're feeling a certain way, and that it's okay to feel that way.
That's right, exactly. What we do is we have a chapter called outside help. O is for outside help. It's caregiving A to Z, so every letter is assigned a different caregiving tip, a set of tips. And in both of our books, we have that. Outside help consists of this, Eileen. It's, for example, well, I'll just show you. Adult daycare. There's senior citizen ministries in the churches where they come out and visit. And they'll come out and visit, a lot of the churches will, so that you can go off and go get your nails done or get your groceries done, and they don't even charge for that.
Oh, wow.
And that's a marvelous thing. So that helps you get some time. And that's part of their ministry in their churches. Many churches have that now. Also, I mentioned adult daycare, which is nice because they can come to the home, and they have vans that will come around. All you do is just call around and screen some. And it's taken care of most of the time by the government. There's not even a charge for it. A lot of people don't realize that. They come and pick them up early in the morning, bring them back in the evening, and feed them their meals, exercise them, make sure that they're taken care of. They need a diaper change or anything like that. And then you get a break from your loved one, and they have a break from you. They need one from you, too.
And speaking of break, is it okay to take a vacation?
Oh, definitely. And you need to take a vacation without your loved one that you're caregiving for. Because you need, like you mentioned earlier, you need to reconnect with your family. You need to have some time alone away. It's no vacation if you're caregiving on your vacation. How are you going to be able to enjoy yourself and rest if you're loading a wheelchair in and out and having to be worried about every single moment? You're not spending time with your children or your husband or wife that way.
Because they need you just as much.
Exactly, exactly. Not only that, but we also have tips in our books on hiring and managing people to come in and live in, and how to do that so that you're not taken advantage of by the live-in sitter. And not only that, but trading with caregivers is a wonderful idea. You visit some support groups and meet up with some other families that need to get away too, but they don't have the money to do it. So you do it, make a deal with them. You come over and watch my mom, and I'll watch your mom next weekend.
Oh, wow.
And then I can go away with my husband for a couple days and have a great time, guilt-free.
Yes, exactly. It's almost as if, you know, if you're a parent and you have your own kids and you kind of trade off, hey, will you watch my kids? You can also do that with your loved ones.
And not only that, but let's say people are watching right now and they say, yeah, but I can't take my mom over there because she's bedbound. If your mother is bedbound, I'd get in touch with your doctor, her doctor, and find out if she qualifies for home health or for hospice services. And if she does, get her on, and then you can call for volunteers. They come out from the home health agency or a hospice agency, and it's free of charge. They sit there. You can go off and do your errands or whatever you need to do.
Because you do need a break.
A break.
In some way, if not a vacation, at least some time to yourself.
You need it. A bubble bath.
And sometimes you don't have time for that.
No.
Yeah, exactly. So once again, know that it's okay to ask for outside help.
Yes,
And that is
yes.
letter O in one of your books, in both of your books.
Exactly.
And also vacation, yes, definitely. It is okay. You need that time to reconnect with your family. Your
Yes.
husband, you know, if your husband is saying, I don't see you anymore, I need to spend time with you. Your
Yes.
kids are also asking, could you help me out with my homework, Mom?
Yes.
You really need to be there.
Yes, you do. You really do. And you owe it to yourself because you need to be on for all of them. Mothers especially, women, female caregivers, they need so desperately to take care of themselves. They've got to be on for everyone.
Wow. Thank you so much, Starr. Some great advice. Once again, it's Caregiving Tips A to Z. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Sunday.
Okay, sounds great.
Once again, you can find all of that information in Caregiving 101 with Starr and Bob Calo-oy. And for more tips, you can listen to them at KKYX 680 AM. That's Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. Their number is 521-8668. And the special offer we're having today, the third caller will get a free copy of the book. That's a really, really good deal. Well,